In this AutoFocus World Special, we're in the Big Apple, New York City for the New York Auto Show. Our team was on hand for a huge announcement that extends well beyond cars. From Hyundai's Hope on Wheels, we're presenting an inspiration and insightful dialogue with John Guastaferro, Executive Director for Hyundai's Hope on Wheels, after a stunning presentation here in New York City.
Hyundai Hope on Wheels, our non-profit dedicated to childhood cancer research. To honor this 25-year milestone, today we are announcing a new $25 million commitment to Hyundai Hope on Wheels, the largest single-year commitment we've ever made. This year's donation brings our total giving to $225 million.
And now our interview with John Guastaferro.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Some time together. I'm so happy to.
It's good to see you again, Tony. Yeah.
John is not only a giver, but he's also a magician and a musician, and so you're multi-talented, doing all these things.
Yeah.
But what a difference you can make in people's lives. How does that feel?
It feels great. You know, I am driven to bring wonder to people's lives, and you know, when I perform magic, I'm making things look impossible. But when I'm leading Hyundai Hope on Wheels, I'm truly making the impossible possible. These families and kids are going through their battle with cancer, and Hyundai Hope on Wheels is helping to help them lead a cancer-free future. Yeah.
John, let's talk about last night. There was a reception last night, guys, and the announcement was mind-boggling of what's happening. Talk about that announcement, and we also had Amanda there and some of the kids.
This is a milestone year for Hyundai Hope on Wheels. It's our 25th anniversary. But beyond that, we thought, what can we do to truly make a difference? We've been making a difference for 24 years, and we today announced at the New York Auto Show that we are giving $25 million in research and support grants. This year alone, it's the largest single-year gift we've ever done. And this brings our lifetime total of giving to $225 million. One of our big goals beyond funding pediatric cancer research is to spread the word. You know, in the landscape of cancer treatment, about 4% of federal funding goes to childhood cancer. So we're helping to fill that gap from a nonprofit sector, but we can all play a role. Certainly you can donate, but really, you can help us spread the word. You can advocate. You can go to HyundaiHopeOnWheels.org. You can leave a story of inspiration that another child will read, and you can help give words of hope. You can go to our social media and follow, like, share. Really help us become advocates. To me, this is more than a nonprofit. This is a movement. And we're one of the leading funders of pediatric cancer research and support across the nation. But we want to use that platform to raise the level of discourse, to engage in conversation, to be a thought leader. We want everybody to be part of that movement.
Talk to the next generation, the 18 to 25 to 30 to 40, those folks who are coming into their own and really want to make an impact. What's your message to them?
You know, I'll tell you what I tell my daughters. I have a 15-year-old and a 22-year-old daughter. You know, it's important to give back. Use what you're best at and give back in any way you like. It could be a no big deal for you, but it's a big deal to somebody else. So whatever you're good at, if you're good at social media, post. If you're good at photography, do that. If you're good at speaking, do that. But I tell my daughters, use what you're good at, but focus on the greater good. I'm just happy. This is really awe-inspiring. I mean, at the New York International Auto Show, making a big milestone announcement. And yes, we can celebrate 25 years of history, but now I'm looking like, what does the next 25 years look like? You know, we are now focusing on this topic of survivorship. We're at a day now where upwards of 85% of kids are now surviving cancer. So what does their life look like after that? So we're going to be giving grants all the next few months and meeting in Washington, D.C. In September, which is National Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and we're going to be leading the charge of mapping out what the next 25 years look like. So I'm happy to celebrate today's milestone, but I'm also going to be working with my board and everyone, all of our partners, to map out the next 25 years.
These handprints, they're real kids, right?
Yeah. These are real kids who we're giving hope to, and we get their handprints, and we made these decals all over this car. And I have to tell you, whenever we go to a hospital to give a grant, we have the kids who are in treatment come down, dip their hands in paint, and put their handprints on a Hyundai vehicle, on the doctor's lab coats. I have to tell you, Tony, it was like probably the most emotional part of my job. Because I'm watching these kids, and they're holding an IV pole in one hand, putting a handprint on the car, and they're smiling, and they're brave. And to me, that said, we can get through anything. If they can get through that, we can get through anything. But these handprints are really a symbol of our history, of our progress, but even more so of their courage and their bravery, and how they're helping us lead a better life. So amazing, yeah.
There you have it, guys. Can't get any better than that. Tony Lassane here, John Guastaferro here. Hope on Wheels, our executive director, doing lots of great work. Congratulations, Hyundai, for making it happen. We'll keep you up to speed because this is a long journey that we have to, not a sprint.
It's not a sprint.
This is a marathon, and you guys are involved now. Take care.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining and staying until the end. See you next time.